everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald No Healing in Battle Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we made our way through the rest of Mount Pyre, finding out that both of the orbs were taken from the top. This old lady told us, and her husband, I assume it's her husband anyways, and she gave us a magma emblem that was dropped by Team Magma when they came to take one of the orbs. And you know what I just thought of? Why didn't they just take both orbs? Like, they could have just took them both. I mean, they have to be separated, right? I guess. I don't know what the whole deal about it is. That's not the point. We gave chase to Team Magma to their magma hideout, and, well, the whole episode was themed around nostalgia, for the most part. That's what I was talking about. And, you know, nostalgia comes with forgetting things. And I forgot that we fought Maxie. And ironically enough, he used amnesia to take one of our Pokemon's life. Ricky's partner Jacques is no longer with us. And it's crushing, because Jacques was probably my favorite team member on the team. He was just super unique, really cool. Overall, one of the best Pokemon I've used in a long time. And his death is entirely my fault. It was 100% preventable. I'm a big advocate for overestimate everything. I overestimate everything I run into. Even a trainer with like one Pokemon that's trivial. Yet, the guy that overestimates absolutely everything underestimated an actual pretty big fight. And because of that, I lost Jacques. There's a lot that I could have done differently. There's just a lot that could have gone differently in that fight. I gave Jacques a Persim Berry before the fight, and had I really truly remembered the fight was actually going to happen, I didn't think it was. But had I remembered that, I could have given him a Citrus Berry, and the outcome would have been drastically different. But hindsight's 2020. I don't think I made that big of a mistake. I think I played fairly well for what had been given to me. I forgot I fought him entirely. Should have I forgotten that? Probably not. It was kind of obvious, but I did. And I think I handled it fairly well for what happened, basically. If I gave a Citrus Berry, that's basically the only thing I think I could have done differently. I could have switched into my Deanna into Jacques, but like I said, hindsight's 2020, and that's actually the exact strategy I used against him the first time with Queen Finny and Busan back at the Mount Chimney. So, honestly, I don't really know what to say about it. It happened. It's a heartbreaking blow, but it's something we need to move on from and hope for the best. Jacques was my main answer for the upcoming gym leaders of Tate and Liza, who potentially might be the hardest gym leaders in the entire franchise. And not having Jacques anymore cripples my decision greatly. I had the perfect duo of Ricky and Jacques. Jacques was going to help Ricky out brilliantly, but unfortunately, they just can't work together for that anymore. So, there is something I need to address before we say goodbye to Jacques. As you can see, I decorated our boxes. I should have done that a while ago. It just looks a little better. And as you can notice, our Torkoal that we caught last episode, Toasty, is no longer here. That's because I also decorated the farewell box. And that is where Jacques is resting right now. We will say goodbye to him in a second. Toasty, the Torkoal, did not die. We never used Toasty. However, there was something that I completely overlooked. Because of my rule previous game clause, that doesn't allow certain Pokemon that I have used in the past. However, because Emerald is, this is called Season 2. I forgot because for so long, basically 3 years now, the Pokemon Geodude has not been allowed. However, Season 2 previous game clause makes it so anything I used in Emerald does not count. That's it. Meaning Geodude is an eligible encounter, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, Geodude was the first thing that I ran into when looking for Toasty. But I just assumed it didn't count, like I always have, and I went ahead and found myself a Torkoal. Because of that mistake, I don't get an encounter for the Magma Hideout. This Torkoal is illegal, it's not allowed, it's not my first encounter, and because the first Geodude I did run into, I ran away from to look for this Torkoal, I blew my encounter for the Magma Hideout. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Toasty the Torkoal. Sad, but he just isn't allowed. He wasn't my first encounter, that's the rules. And I didn't know that at the time of recording, but watching the video back, I did notice the mistake that I made. So, with that being said, it is time to say goodbye. to Jacques. It's really hard. I could have done a lot differently, like I said, and because I wanted to save my citrus berries, I didn't give him one. But in the end, if I did, I would have still had my ability to farm citrus berries with Thief. Maybe him being a bit of a thief is what took his life. It's not the first Pokemon I've had to die with the move Thief. The game's trying to tell me something. Don't be a thief, guys. Alright, with that being said, let's say goodbye to Jacques, our Grumpig, who most certainly Jacqued us all. Alright, my encounter can only be a Spoink, I believe, so I didn't check. If I find something other than a Spoink first, I'll let you guys know. But my encounter for the Jagged Pass is... Hey, there it is, it's a Spoink! Alright, we got a male Spoink. That took a lot longer than you would like to think. I didn't know they were that rare. But yeah, our encounter for the Jagged Pass, or Path, whatever your preference may be, is a Spoink. Jacques, you started off a bit slow, just bouncing your way through life. However, you quickly became a powerhouse, and that power, coupled with your love Ricky, made you two nearly unstoppable. I relied on you two together so much that you both quickly became the leading pair of our team. Our time together was shocking, and you can rest easy knowing I will never develop amnesia of our time together. Goodbye, Jacques. That's a crushing blow to take. It is. It really is. So, for us to continue here, we need a partner for Ricky the Tentacruel. We need a male, so none of our females are going to count. We can't use any of these guys. These are the Pokemon. This is the box of Pokemon that I would like to use, because we've got like a Jigglypuff, we've got a Wailmer, a Phanpy, a Kecleon, a Solrock. We've got some cool Pokemon here. Dr. Cool is literally named Dr. Cool. These are some cool Pokemon. But we have to choose from the males box in this case, and I've been giving it some thought. I still want to use Ricky for Tate and Liza. The main strategy was having Jacques use Light Screen. Well, none of these Pokemon can learn Light Screen. I'm pretty certain none of them can. If one of them can, it's just a Pokemon that I have absolutely... It wouldn't be a good addition. So, I'm pretty certain none of them can. Which sucks. And we have a Psychic Gym coming up. We don't want anything weak to water because of the rest of the game, obviously. So, Lumpy and Bippo are just out. And I'll be honest here. Based on what we've got, the main candidate is actually Duke, our Oddish. We'd be able to evolve him into into Blossom almost immediately once we beat the Aqua Hideout. So they wouldn't share a psychic weakness for too long, and Duke is actually super effective against 3 of the 4 Pokemon that Tate and Liza have. And Tate and Liza like to use the move Sunny Day from my memory, and that would boost his speed from Chlorophyll, and we could even give him Solar Beam from the Safari Zone, I believe. We didn't get it, but we can go back and get that at any time. And we'd have Solar Beam, which would do a lot of damage to those Pokemon because they're all weak to grass, except for Xatu, which is also a problem because it's a flying type. Wild Duke would be great for a lot of different reasons. He's not the decision that I went with. I have a very weird strategy for Titaniza now. It's so weird that it just might work. It involves the weather. Now, Fluffy the cast form here loves to play with the weather. He has all 3 weather-inducing moves, except for Sandstorm, of course, so I guess 3 of the 4. Inhale, Sunny Day, and Rain Dance. Now, Rain Dance is what I have my eye on. If I could set up Rain Dance turn 1 and use Protect with Ricky, I think the Rain Dance boosting Surf would be enough to kill all 4 of Titaniza's Pokemon in 2 shots. But Cast Form is really frail. So I decided on another Pokemon. Cast Form's fun, I'd love to use it, but I don't think he can take enough hits. Titaniza is a long match. They have 4 Pokemon in Emerald, and they're really strong. And since we can't heal, it is an endurance match. We need a Pokemon that can take hits. We need a Pokemon that can make it through that endurance challenge. So, who can learn Rain Dance? A lot of Pokemon can. But I decided on Uga, our Duskull, who you can see is actually already trained up to level 36. So, it's obvious. Uga, our Duskull, is Ricky's new partner. Now, I decided on Uga and was starting to train him, and then I realized we can't get the Rain Dance TM until after we beat Titaniza. So that strategy flew out the window, okay? It's sad. It would have been awesome beating Titaniza with Rain Dance, but I chose Duskull mainly because he's really tanky. It took me about 2.5 hours to train him. He's 33 experience away from evolving, and I trained him with the Macho Brace, so he should have some really good EVs in Special Defense, even Attack and Special Attack. And I went ahead and got him Ice Beam, and I taught him Hidden Power as well. His Hidden Power is actually the Grass type, which isn't a good Hidden Power to have, but it'll be good for the water routes, so it's a move to have at least. And we also got an Ice Beam for him. And I'll be completely upfront with you guys right here. The game corner sucks. I cheated. I did not cheat to get the Ice Beam TM. I actually spent a lot of money to get the Ice Beam TM, so I cheated in a way. I spent about $50,000 for coins, and then I hit the 7s 3 times, I believe. I think it was 3 times, but it was enough to get 4,000 coins for the Ice Beam TM. So I didn't cheat. I cheated the system in a way, and I just bought the coins is what I meant. So where's my coin case? I'll see what I have left over. There it is. 63 coins. So unfortunate. I just didn't feel like playing the slots. It actually only took me 20 minutes to hit 7s 3 times. And the strategy for you guys that are curious is save. And if you ever drop below a decent amount, then reset and just save every time you hit the 7s so you don't actually lose any coins. It's a good strategy. So we now have Ooga Booga Booga, our Duskull, which, I would like to see these two actually be able to beat Titaniza. I actually have a strategy for Titaniza with these two, regardless of not being able to get Rain Dance. And I'll get into that strategy when we actually fight them. I'd like to keep it a secret for now. I think it'll be quite shocking, to say the least. And it's crazy, but it might be just crazy enough to work. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into a wild battle. I saved getting him evolved so you guys could see it on screen. And you guys might be like, oh great, you trained him off screen, so we don't have to watch a training montage. Well, you don't technically have to, but no, I recorded it, and I'm going to put it in the video here in a moment. I just thought we'd do the evolution first. So we got a Wingull here. I guess we can go ahead and beam this guy. I also remembered battle animations, so I definitely deserve 3 claps in the chat, please, and 1 in real life. I'd appreciate that. So, we're going to go ahead and Ice Beam the Wingull. It's still, yeah, Uga's not the strongest Duskull in the world, but hopefully becoming a Dusclops will make him actually viable for dealing a decent amount of damage, and he's incredibly tanky, so he'll be able to endure a lot of hits, hopefully. That's the thought anyways. So, Uga, our Duskull, hits level 37. And at level 37, Duskull is evolving. And with that, our newest addition, Ooga the Duskull, evolved into Ooga Ooga the Dusclops. And at level 37, we get the move Shadow Punch. So we now have a viable stab ghost type attack, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and teach Shadow Punch, of course. And we're going to go ahead and do that over Pursuit. It's 60 and it never misses, which is really nice. That would have been so helpful while training. You have no idea. If you watch the training montage, you will know what I'm talking about. I trained a lot in the desert, and Sand Shrew, I never could hit. I never hit. I missed every dang time because of Sand Veil and Sand Attack. We have Ooga the Dusclops. There we go. So we no longer have Levitate, unfortunately, but Pressure, I mean, that's actually bad. Levitate would be nice, unfortunately, but look at that Special Defense. They are most certainly still Team Special Defense. Ooh, ooh, Ooga, 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 Ooga. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Ooga, Ooga. He is so good. 125 Special Defense. He took the Quick Claw from Queen Finny because it's going to be really useful. A lot of defense, too. Oh, that EV training paid off. I didn't, EV train, specific, but I did go to several different areas, as you'll see in the training montage if you watch it, because I wanted to get a nice EV spread. I wanted a lot of defense, special defense, a little bit of HP, decent attack, good special attack. I just wanted it all around the board, except I didn't want speed. I only killed a couple of Zubat, and that was because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for Geodude. Didn't happen. So, yeah, we got a pretty good stack. We're doing all right here. Confuse Ray I'll be getting rid of at some point here for my strategy for Tate and Liza. No, that is not it. That would be a pretty bad strategy. Although, what I'm going to be doing might look like a really bad strategy as well. Who knows, it might be, but I might wipe. Tate and Liza's scary. But yeah, I'm not going to train him past level 37. I'll just get him to level 39 along with all the other Pokemon taking on the Aqua Grunts. It shouldn't be too bad. So, with that being said, it is time to show you guys training. If you want to skip it, I completely understand, but I like to put it in here anyways just to make a more complete video. And I like doing it with music. It's nice, and some people like to watch it. Sometimes when they want to train, you want to listen to some music. I did. I listened to Avril Lavigne on Spotify for 2.5 hours. And those 2.5 hours, if I didn't listen to music, I'd be like, I want those back. But it was enjoyable. So with that being, it wasn't. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, show you guys training, and I'll meet you guys in Slateport City. If you watch, enjoy the music. Alright guys, there we go. So with that being said, with training done, as you guys know, we have Ooga Ooga Booga, our Dusclops. Oh dear lord, what have I done with this one? He's named after a caveman from Spyro 2. And it's Ooga sounds like Ooga Booga Booga like a ghost. Ooh, spooky booga booga. Oh dear lord, I hope people like the Oogmeister. Oh, he's got, what a name, I tell ya. We have a ghost and a dark type on the team, both with pressure, by the way, which is just kind of interesting. How often you get a ghost and a dark type on the team? I mean, that happens, I guess, but not for me, really, I don't feel like, because ghost and dark are so similar, and they both have the same ability, and they're both on different pairs. We got a strange team, but I like our team. You know, and we have a psychic type too, and ghost, dark, psychic, they're all kind of similar in a way. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, we gotta go ahead over here to Slayport City, talk to Captain Stern. He's like, we had to move ahead with our investigation. And then Gabby and Ty are here too. It's like, everybody's here. The whole gang is all back together now. Where are you going, Gabby and Ty? I thought we were gonna go exploring together. It's like, the gang's back. It's like, we're leaving now. See you, Bianca. And then they walk off. It's like, what a loser, Bianca. Can you guys believe it? Bianca, she's just a loser. Did you hear she lost her Jacques to Maxie? Who loses to Maxie? You know, it's like, Gabby and Ty, you'll pay for your sins. I will get you. I think we're actually done with them. I don't think we fight them again. Well, while I was rambling, Captain Stern's submarine's getting taken. Better go check what that's all about. Oh, look, it's Archie. What's up, dude? He's like, oh, not you again. I heard what happened against Maxie. I will do the same to you later, young girl. No, you won't. Please. Oh, dear. I hope not. Yeah, he won't. I know I fight him, so I can prepare. I can prepare. All right, let's go to Team Aqua's hideout. And finally, I mean, we've only, tried to go there 2 times, and they were like, nope, we're doing something else right now. Come back later. Shop's closed. No, we'll go back this time, and it's actually open for business. And we're going to get to give our little Dusclops, Ooga Booga Booga, a test run. Why have I done this? I think when we caught Duskull, I said, not that we'll use this Pokemon or whatever. We caught it in a dive ball, too, which is just cool. We did! All right, we got ourselves a Duskull in the dive ball. Not a waste! That's pretty neat. Even though I probably won't use this. All right. I'm gonna spray a Super Repel because I don't feel like running into no wild Pokemon right now. You kidding me? Also, if you're wondering what happened to our full restore and max revive, and I think there was something else that we picked up, I sold it. Our PP Max is right here. I didn't sell the PP Max. I'm not stupid. We're gonna keep the PP Max. All right, let's go to the Team Aqua hideout. I am so excited to test run Ooga Booga now that he's actually good. You will be my first victim. He's like, I know, I don't want to be a victim. But oh no, you have no idea what you've just stumbled upon. Grunt, you've stumbled into disaster. Your Poochyena has no idea what's about to happen. Oh, he's all hunched over. He's like, Ooga will kill. That's exactly what's happening right now. So this is Hidden Power Grass, by the way. I'm pretty certain that would do less than, yeah, Shadow Punch isn't going to do anything. It's not very effective. All right, your special attack is not the greatest, bud. But, what? Ricky only has 79? So that attack stat's actually decent. Yeah, that's like, kind of normal. Unless you're crushed. Yeah, all right, Ooga Booga Booga da Boo. It's like Ice Beam. It's like the Yoshi's Island when you beat a level. So when we beat a Pokemon, we'll just go Ooga Booga Booga da Boo. Oh, this is gonna be one heck of a Pokemon, I tell you what. I mean, we're 5 levels higher and it was a Poochyena, but we one-shot it. I haven't one-shot anything with Ooga yet. Also, I don't know if this is gonna affect my recording, but I just noticed, oh, never mind. I just noticed my volume was turned down on my computer. Never mind. It's always on 50. Oh, I trained for 2 hours and record. What do you guys expect to happen? Also, we can't run in here, so it's just like, it's like you're trying to flood the world. No running in the halls! Like, it's exactly what Archie is all about. Excuse me. He's running! No, he's not. He's walking. It just looks like he's running. He's kind of slow. Look at him. We're slow. We're walking. Is there no items down here? There's nothing yet. They put a hall down here. What are these things for, anyways? What do they need all these generators for? You guys lose power often? The power's on the fritz again, Archie! I'll install another generator! Alright, let's take the teleporters. This is the wrong one. I want to go the optional route because I'm an optional type of person. Also, I just realized Ooga Booga Booga da Boo will be great for catching the I'm gonna call him that for the rest of the game. So, goodbye everybody that's followed this series, I guess. Yeah, he'll be perfect. Also, he's smart. Ooga smart and beautiful. No, he'll be perfect for catching the Pokemon that we're gonna catch this episode because he can't die from Boom Boom time because he's a ghost type. He's a spoopy boosty boobity booty. Oh no, he's spooky, so he can't be hurt by no normal moves. Excuse me, that's how it works, right? Hey, look at her. Hey, there's our encounter. You see it? All right, I'll fight her afterwards. We'll come back, lady. We're gonna go ahead and explore. Oh, the repel wore off. What are we gonna do? Everybody in the world has ran a repel out. Everybody that's ever played this game has ran a repel out in this building. Guaranteed. Because you always spray one to come in here. I guarantee it. Okay, so you start on the left. And then you walk to that one. Okay? And then you walk to this one. And then you skip the middle one. My memory as a child has succeeded me. Yes. Wait, that means it failed me. No, that works. So these two are items. Okay, that's a nugget. And then that other one, it's a Master Ball. Should I use the Master Ball on the Electrode? If it's blue, I will. Yeah, what are we doing here? So, as you guys can see, this is the Aqua Hideout. So we didn't get an encounter in the Magma Hideout. Can you guys imagine if we paired up our Magma Hideout encounter with our Aqua Hideout encounter? It'd be combined forces of the evil teams. That would have been so cool. But yeah, this is the only thing you can get in here. And we don't have it yet. So, you know what? It counts. Well, yeah, of course it does. But I want it. And, you know, it's likely we fail it. I could confuse it. Yeah, we'll try that, okay? Sure, I can't think of what it could do to Ooga. Which one? Guys, should we roll? We're gonna roll a dice to determine which Electrode we get. Oh, it's an Electrode, by the way, in case I spoiled it. I don't think anybody didn't know that, though. All right, 1 through 3 for this one. That's a 6. So we're gonna get this one. So my encounter for the Aqua Hideout is this thing. I'm probably gonna fail it, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a good old try. We have ourselves an Electrode. Ooga booga booga boo. Let's catch him. All right, we're gonna confuse him. He used Sonic Boom. Doesn't affect Ooga. What are you trying, Electrode? You don't affect me in any way. I have never been affected by an Electrode in my life. I've never been affected. I said unaffected for some reason. It was like affect. You know what I'm saying? I digress. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and Shadow Punch him. He's confused. He's gonna hurt himself in confusion. He didn't. He hit me with Spark. Oh no, special damage on Ooga. That actually did quite a bit of damage. All right, Shadow Punch did more than I expected. Oh, I've been paralyzed. You static electricity'd me. I want to throw a Pokeball now. Hey, we have it if we want. Timer ball? No, I'm not goofing off. I have to catch this thing quickly because it deals a decent amount of damage to me with Spark. Yeah, I know we might not catch it. It's likely. Just so you guys know, because he can go boom, by the way. It just wouldn't hurt me. So it's very likely he just completely is like, bye-bye! I'd rather boom boom than be with you. I saw what you did to Jacques. No, it's not nice. Don't make fun of me like that, Electrode. Jacques meant everything. Sonic Boom doesn't work, bud. I thought you might have figured that out on the first go. You know, maybe I don't want you, after all. You know, you're not the smartest ball in the bouncy pit. We caught him, so it doesn't matter. We caught ourselves an Electrode. Yee. We got ourselves the Electrode. It is the ball Pokemon. Told you he's not the smartest ball in the ball pit. Anyways, they appear in great numbers at electric power plants. Because they feed on electricity, they cause massive and chaotic blackouts in nearby cities. Oh, really? They cause blackouts, do they? I bet they do, going boom boom on Pokemon trainers. Anyways, I need a name for this Electrode, which means I need to check my naming theme list, which is anything from the original Spyro the Dragon trilogy, other than basic names and, you know, stuff like Spyro. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get a name for my list for this Electrode, and I will be back in a sec. Okay, this took me about all of 3 seconds of thinking. So there's a name that was actually censored in the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I guess because it's offensive? I don't think it's offensive, but they had to cover all their bases. So, I mean, I guess I could see how it's offensive. But it's not offensive naming Electrode this, because it does this. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and name this Electrode after the Flag Keeper from Spyro 2 in the realm of Scorch. He's a genie, and I guess Scorch was set in the Middle East. So, like, basically, it's like in a desert and it's like in a Middle Eastern area. So I can guess that this name is quite offensive in that setting, but this is not that setting. So I'm going to go ahead and use this name for Electrode. And he was renamed to Bob, by the way. Don't know. I mean, it makes sense because the company that reignited Spyro and did the remakes is called Toys for Bob. So I guess... what do we rename this? Name it after us. Okay. So that's basically the thought process that when I literally just covered the meeting of renaming that NPC in Spyro 2 in the realm of Scorch. And the original name of that NPC from the original Spyro games is Bombo. We have Bombo the Electrode, which, you guys, it makes sense because he goes boom boom. So we have Bombo the Electrode, and I don't know what gender he's going to be, so let's figure that out. 1 through 3 for male. 4 through 6 for female, go. A 2, so that's a male Electrode. Okay, I think that's what I said. If not, I'll correct myself in editing, but I'm pretty sure I said 1 through 3 was male. All right, let's go ahead and, I want to get rid of this just because it's gonna bother me, but is it worth risking somebody's life? I mean, I could run away, right? I don't have a smoke ball. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna use the final lava cookie. I'm gonna use Super Potion on Ooga Ooga, and we're gonna kill the Electrode, because I don't want the Pokeball still here. My OCD will destroy me. So I'll be back once this Electrode has disappeared. Hey, thank you for critting, Ooga, because it crit me, and I actually was kind of frightened for a second. That Pokeball is gone, it was worth it. Okay, let's heal Ooga once again. Also, you can step on the middle one to go back, and then you can step on this one to go back, and then you're done. Tutorial on the warp pads and the Aqua Hideout completed. You guys can thank me later. Also, yeah, my Super Potion stack is much lower than it was when we started this episode. You guys know why? Well, when I started training, because Ooga got hurt lots while training. Duskull is not an easy Pokemon to train, but Ooga is really solid. Oh yeah, he's good as a Dusclops. I like him. We like him. He's cool. All right, let's go ahead and fight this guy. This girl, rather. And she's like, keeping watch over the hideout bores me. So I'm going to go ahead and defeat this puny trainer. She didn't say that, but she thought it. She's probably named, I was going to say Marcus, but you know, I guess names wrong often. But I think that's a bit of a stretch. I don't think this poor girl's parents named her Marcus, because that's not nice. Don't name your girls Marcus. That's not a good name for a female. I knew a Marcus growing up. I don't remember anything about him. You see, kids, when I grew up, last week, when I was younger, in the first grade, there was this kid named Marcus. I don't remember anything about Marcus, except he went to my school in the first grade, and then he left and went to another school, and I've never heard or seen of Marcus ever again. And sad times for Marcus, right? Because he missed out on some good times. No, he dodged a bullet. No, I digress. Anyways, my school wasn't that bad until, like, middle school. And then, it probably wouldn't have been bad for him. He wasn't me. Right? All right, yeah, so obviously you can see Ooga has dominance here. I love how he's hunched over. He is literally destroying everything. That's why, you know what? This was a very smart decision on my part. I planned everything out. I was like, how can I make the audience cheer for Ooga and like Ooga? And I was like, well, I could call him Ooga Booga, which already has gained like 95% of the audience's attention. And then I was like, all right, what can I do to make him seem like an all-powerful being that he might not actually be? Well, let's not fully train him, and let's let him destroy the Aqua Grunts, because they already suck. And when he kills everything in one hit, the audience will be like, wow, he's actually pretty good. wow, Uga's gonna destroy. And in all reality, Uga's chances aren't the absolute greatest. Dusclops does not have the greatest attack and special attack in the game, but he has like a base 130 special defense and like base 105 or something defense. He is stacked. See that bite? Super effective. 9 damage! Enough! What, you flinched. So, you know what? Air Cutter, 5 damage! That did 7 damage, but you guys get the point. That was some quick calculation. 76 minus 5. Wait, I already messed it up. You see what happens? Minus 7. Durr. I just said that did 7 damage. You guys get the point. But as you can see, Uga is literally slaying. He destroyed that electrode. He helped me catch an electrode. He has killed every trainer in this place thus far, and he's gonna continue to slay. He has grass hidden power, meaning he can slay on the water routes. He's overall the best decision I could have added. Honestly, he is. That's why I added him. I always add the best because I am the best. No, that's a joke, of course. You know what I'm saying? This is memeing it. But yeah, he's the best decision I could have added. There's a couple other ones. They all have their uses. I've seen the outcry for Nummel and for Slugma. They don't have their uses. Like, literally the rest of the game is water. The champion's water, the 8th gym is water. It's all water. So it would be a bad idea to add one of those two. But other than that, I could have made everybody else work. Bayonet would have been cool, would have been stronger, but no defenses. Look at those defenses. Do you guys see it? He has higher defense and special defense than everybody. He's literally going to soak damage. Or he dies to Tate and Liza. The world will not know until we fight Tate and Liza. But you guys know what I'm saying. I actually kind of stalled right there because I thought that we were about to fight the executive. But we don't yet. There's this area. Also, and we have those big generators in the back that look like Nummel. I never noticed that. I believe that was a Chugga Conroy video that was like, those things look like Nummel. It might have been from an episode of Chugga Conroy's Emerald Let's Play. That was always a good time. I love that. He also used a Tentacruel, and he was giving lots of love to Tentacruel, saying it's a great Pokemon, and people always overlook it because it's, you know, common. It's a Tentacruel, whatever. It's not. It's so common. It suffers from commonitis. What's commonitis? What do you guys think commonitis is? It's a Pokemon that's so common that people look at it and think it's useless because it's so common. Like Zubat, Tentacool, they suffer from a classic form of a thing that I call commonitis. Understand? I literally came up with this just now, but it actually makes some sense. But yeah, people overlook Tentacool and Tentacruel. This is where you get a nest ball. Yes, this item is a nest ball. If I got it right, you have to leave a like on the video right now. And if I get it wrong, you should do so anyways because you actually enjoy the content. It's a nest ball. Your boy remembered the location of a Pokeball. And you know what? My OCD is going to destroy me just like everybody else. I've been keeping the bag nice and tidy. The Master Ball goes at the bottom. There we go. You know, a couple of seconds to save a couple of OCD people. You know what I mean? I see you in the comments. Organize your bag. I did. Like, I mean, that was like, not this series, but I know those type of comments exist. I haven't gotten them in this series because honestly, if you take a look at my bag, it's pretty pristine. Rare candy, the supers. It's the HP up, the PP up, PP max ether, elixir, max elixir. I organized the bag, and then, you know, the one-off items. Oh, I forgot this guy. I almost completely forgot George over here. Maybe Jeffrey. I don't actually know. Jeffrey wouldn't be a bad name for a grunt. We'll never know what his name is, though, because they make him wear a badge, you know, that says, hey, my name is Grunt. Because apparently Archie likes to be the only one with an actual proper name. Well, I mean, we have Shelly, too. Guys, don't forget Shelly. Forget Shelly? I forgot Shelly, honestly. I genuinely said we're almost ready to fight the executive. I forgot Shelly then. That was only a couple of minutes ago. So, you know what? I'm not going to get mad at anybody if they forget Shelly. I'm going to get mad at Uga, though, for hitting himself in the head. Don't do that, Uga. He did more damage to himself than anybody's dealt to him so far. Well, all right, you might need to slow that down, bud. Yeah, he's not going to die, though. He's Ooga Booga. Or Speed Tide. Yeah, we're fine. What are you doing? I'm actually going for it because I have literal electrodes of steel right now. Thank you. I actually kind of tensed. Like, what if it has Pursuit and I have to switch? No, it's just Jeffrey the Grunt, guys. He has a singular Zubat. He's not a threat in any way, shape, or form. Uga even took the time to hit himself in the head a little bit just to get himself psyched up for the upcoming Shelly fight. I believe we fight Shelly. We might not. We might just... Yeah, I'm pretty certain that you fight Shelly. Like 99.9% certain that we fight Shelly. We have 2 more? Excuse me? We'll fight the girl first. No, we're closer to him. Well, we were just closer to her. Juggling back and forth with who I should destroy first. It's a tough decision, it is. It's tough being this strong. You know, it's really hard being so good at the video game. Says the guy who last episode got his Pokemon killed when there was a completely possible escape route. I just failed to see it because I was kind of distracted with talking about nostalgia for the entire episode. Excuses. I understand. I see you guys. Everybody's saying, it's just excuses, Corm. You failed us. You know, I wouldn't disagree. I had a very easy way out. I goofed. And you know what? Had I switched or gave you a citrus berry, you never know. I could have been crit. I know I wasn't, but you don't know. Maybe the second that I took the attached citrus berry would have been the difference in the time and space continuum that made him crit me. You'll never know. I'll never know. And I'll also never know what it's like to fight Tate and Liza with Ricky and Jacques, which I really, really wanted to see happen. I just wanted to see if it was possible. I wanted to see if that strategy was actually going to work. I'll never know now. Breaks me down, makes me sad, brings me to a quick frown. It's, you know, disappointing. Excuse me, Zubat, you're not allowed to crit. I've been flinched every time they've bitten me, so thank you for not flinching this time. They all have 1 Pokemon. You know, we fight Team Mango, then Team Aqua. You think they'd have given them actual teams. A singular Zubat and a singular Carvana just is not cutting it. Hey, Uga doesn't care. Uga loves the taste of victory. He's almost level 39 too, so it almost caught him up with Ricky. Ricky's also like 10 experience away from level 40, so, you know. Anyways, we don't fight Shelly? Actually? Do you really not fight Shelly? Maybe this place is worse than I thought. Is there a guy, admin? Even so, Ricky and... Aw, I almost said Ricky and Jacques can do it. No, it's Ricky and Uga now. That's soul crushing. Jacques. Aw. It's sad. All right, we'll fight this guy. Got here already, did you? We underestimated you. Oh, just like I did to Maxie. He's a cut above the grunts. Yeah, I don't remember. You know what? I don't remember what the guy is. There's a guy, executive. Mark? No, it's not Mark. What is his name? I forgot his sprite. Matt. That's it. I forgot Matt existed. I genuinely forgot Matt existed completely. Also, I might have underestimated Matt. I know it's a Mightyena and it has like bite, and I'll take it. I'm just gonna confuse him so I might have an easy switch. It's the hope. Or maybe he has pursuit. Please hurt yourself. Scary face. I love how I'm laughing at scary face because that's actually kind of what caused the big problem in the last episode. I'll switch. Please don't use pursuit. Thank you. I don't even know if it gets pursuit. Hurt yourself. Please. That would give it some value. Yay! My strategy worked! Alright, Matt, you're dead. So, I mean, I don't think I'll kill this thing in one hit, though. So, I didn't kill Maxie's. Hey, we did. We crit it. Alright, level 40 for Ricky. That's awesome, right, guys? Level 40, our first 40. That's pretty cool. It also shows we're getting really close to the end of the game. Golbat? You know what? I'm gonna do it with Uga, just because Ricky's... I know I could Ice Beam him. Uga needs to show everybody that he is not just a meme. He's not just an Ooga Boogity. He's actually a force to be reckoned with. Maybe we'll switch out. At least we'll get a little experience. I mean, he could take it. He could hurt himself. He could slap himself around a little bit and still be fine. But I'm not gonna risk that. I'll hurt myself a singular time, and I'll go for it again. Or speed died. Thank you. We hit. Alright, maybe I'll go for it again. Depends on how much damage it does to me. Or I could just kill it in one shot. I did not think that would happen. We froze him, though. That's really cool. I froze a lot of Pokemon while training. And I also crit a lot of Pokemon while training. Uga seems to actually be pretty lucky. Excuse me, Matt? You have a super potion? Why? Fine. I'll Ice Beam him. and I'll Ice Beam him again. Your Golbat is still frozen solid, Matt. You have 0.0, you don't do it that way. You have 0% chance of winning. Uga is superior in every sense. Can you guys pound on your chest for me right now in real life? All right, I'm asking too much now. Level 39? We got everybody level 39 now. Uga is great. Uga is so amazing. I love him. But what I was saying is if you'd like, you can pound on your chest with me and go, Uga, Uga, right? Like, he's gonna be so good. I'm excited for Uga, honestly. It's gonna be great. But yeah, while he was messing around with me, his boss got through the preparations. Archie has left the building, everybody. I need to give chase beyond Lily Cove. So now the Whalmer that were guarding the coast of Lily Cove are gone. And so is Team Aqua. We can leave the Aqua hideout with Uga Booga, level 39. Everybody's level 39 except for Ricky. Once Uga hits 40, then everybody else can hit 40, and then we'll make our way. Well, on our way to Moss Deep City. And then we have to fight Tate and Liza. Oh man, I have like chills down my spine thinking about Tate and Liza. But that won't be for a while, so I'll be okay. We've still got a little while. We gotta make the Moss Deep City, maybe explore Shoal Cave, and explore Moss Deep City. And then the episode after that, we're gonna be fighting Tate and Liza. And it's really possible that we black out, or white out actually. I'm pretty nervous, but you know what? I do believe in Uga and Ricky strongly. I wanted to say Jacques and Ricky again. Oh, it breaks my heart. I'm sad. I thought they could have done it, but unfortunately, we'll never know. But everything in this challenge happens for a reason, and I think that's just what Jacques' fate was meant to be. And because of that, we get to meet Uga or Dusclops, and I have high hopes for him. I think they're going to do wonders together, and I really hope everybody is watching this journey is still enjoying the team, and they love Uga just the same as everybody else. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, no matter how short it may have been. I don't want to go ahead and do anything else in this episode. We took down the Aqua hideout, we trained up a new member, said goodbye to Jacques, and in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and make our way east of Lily Cove City, once and for all, because the Whalmer that were blocking the coast are now gone, like I said. And then we can make our way to Moss Deep City, home of our 7th gym challenge of the game. I'm nervous, but I think we can do it. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like is appreciated. I think I already did this. You know what? If I disliked the video, how about this? You know what? If you enjoy my content, I forget to like videos quite a bit. I'm bad at it. But when I see that like number super high, it motivates me even further to keep pushing out great content. So it just does nothing but help the channel in every sense. I don't ask a lot, but please, if you enjoy the content, like the videos. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Emerald, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time when we make our way to Moss Deep City. Until then, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Ooga booga boogada boo!